Hello, everyone. All right, so I am recording two videos because I'm going to be gone Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, May 5th, 6th, and 7th. So there are three assignments you're going to complete this week, but this video is just for one of them. It's called the Open Mind Portrait. All right, so if you are online or if you're in person, this will look a little bit different because in person people will get a paper one. Online people will get a digital copy. I encourage those of you who are online to print it out or to use a PDF editor out there if you have it. Although it is attached as a doc file as well, you can just make a copy of that. If you're unsure how to make a copy of something, you simply open up the document, you get a file, and make a copy. In fact, now that I say that, I'm just going to kind of make a copy for each of you so it'll appear on the right when you create this. Okay, so what is an open mind portrait? Well, for starters, the goal of this is it's related to A Long Walk to Water. It's important that you read every direction at the top of the page so you know what to do. So let's go through the first page. The first page, your goal is to draw what you think Salva looks like. So consider, what he might appear like. And one thing you can do is you can Google images, Salva Dut, and since he's a real person, you can get an idea of what he looks like. Okay. In my class, I do have coloring pencils as well that are multi-ethnic, so you can actually get like a decent skin tone color on there. All right. Notice that the top of these do say Salva. That's to help you, and I'll explain what that is in just a bit. Okay, so on this page, the goal is to be really creative. You can write anywhere on this page. You can draw anywhere on this page, and what you're doing on this page is telling me what is Salva's age when the novel starts and when it ends. What is the name of his village, his tribe, and the country he lives in? What are his family members' names? Hint, if you look in chapter 1, you can find that out. And what scar patterns does his tribe have? Next. Again, for Salva, on this page, and anywhere you want. You can write bullet points. I have some people write inside of palm trees. I have some people write on an airplane, or some people write like it's a desert. And so like they create, a drawing on this page, and they are creatively inputting the answers. Those of you in class, I'll show you some really good physical copies. So, on this page, describe Salva. Use 4 to 5 adjectives to tell me what type of person he is. And then give me one example of how he shows that. So, if you say he is gritty, give me an example of how he's gritty. If you think he's tough, what's one example when he was tough? Or humble, give me an example when he was humble. So, and then you'll tell me 2 quotes that relate to Salva's thoughts, feelings, and personality. Tell me what page number you found that quote on. And then tell me what you think it says about Salva's feelings and or his personality. So really you're describing here, as it says, second layer, thoughts, feelings, and personality. And then finally for Salva, what are 3 things that are important to him? What are 2 to 5 symbols that represent them or what they're going through? Think about cultural, tribal symbols that are important to him. Draw or trace these symbols. And then finally for Salva, what's the universal theme of the story? In other words, what is the purpose of this book and what message is the author trying to convey? You only need to do this one time. Now, for the symbols, I just want to be clear that like you could say, like a peace symbol, or it might be a tribal symbol, or it might be a heart to represent love. It might be a symbol that represents his compassion. It might be a well. It might be an iron giraffe. What symbols represent Salva? Okay, and then guess what? You're going to do the same thing for Naya. You'll draw this one's tough because Naya's fictional. What do you believe Naya to look like? Here. In any format you'd like. Again, you'll do the same thing for Naya. How old was she? What's her village, tribe, and country? What are her family members' names? And what scar patterns does her tribe have? 4 or 5 adjectives that describe her. Take one and give me an example. 2 quotes from the book that show me how she feels, her thoughts, or her personality. What are 3 things that are important to Naya? And what are 2 to 5 symbols that represent Naya? The goal is that this is probably going to take you most of class on Wednesday and Thursday. Those of you who are online, I want you to recall that class on Tuesday and Wednesday this week due to M-Step is only going to be 25 minutes long, so you're not going to have a lot of time in class on Tuesday or Wednesday to work on this. So you will also have class time on Thursday. Friday will be reading zone for everyone. Okay, thanks and good luck. I will not be checking my email very much, if at all. So I encourage you to ask a trusted student or the substitute if you do have any specific questions. You also, of course, are allowed to email me. I just don't know how often I'll be checking. Okay, thanks a lot and good luck.